Alright, so we are going to take this CRJ9, says actually CRJ8 up here, but it's a CRJ9, and we're going to take that from Bergen to Værnes in Trondheim. Quite a short hop, so it's not going to take that long actually. We have a few things we need to take care of first. Go to the overhead panel. Get some switches going here. Ah, looks like we already boarded. Get the APU going. Remove this one, take this down to 5 and this one down to 20, into the FMC, execute, and departure we're going to use, let's see, we're going to use runway in use is 35 and we have into 2 Delta. Execute. Nice. Set up this one as well. And we have VNAV. Transitional altitude 6,000 feet. Execute next page, and we have, let's see, we're going to use flight level 330. Flight level 330 and also transition level 6,000. 65,000 is a little bit too much. There we have it. So the FMC should be good to go. Nice. We're doing this offline so we can take it all the way up 33,000. It's a lot of turns on the knob. There we have 33,000 QNH. Let's see what QNH we have. 1013 standard QNH. That is not often that happens, but we do have it today. And how is the loading going? Should be ready to go in a few seconds time. And here is the route for today, starting down to Bergen Flesland, can remove that one. And then we are heading up to Evenes, it's not Evenes, it's Trondheim Værnes. We can sort that out instantly. We're going to use ILS, so we should be all set and good there. And we just have the forward cargo area left, and then we should be good to go. APU is up and running. the performance trim. Takeoff trim 7.1. 7.1 set. And there we have the aircraft loaded. Close the doors. Remove ground power. And we can remove the shocks. Alright, let's continue with the pushback.
Locking gear.
Alright, should be able to push any second. It's going to be a straight pushback.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push.
Parking brakes
All engines
released.
clear. Start at will.
Quite okay looking cabin, actually, I have to say.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Unlocking gear.
Starting engine number 1.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Cool. Should be able to start taxi very shortly. Not very long taxis, actually, just yank it down to 35. And there we go. Parking brakes released. Really nice. So now when it starts to get a bit more green, we finally get rid of the snow, which has covered most of the area for a long period of time, and it's also been dark for a long time. Now we're actually recording this at what time it is? 8:30, so quite late. Once I get this moving, it is actually taxing really good, so alright, as I said, we are not doing this online on that sim, so we can just taxi straight out. I prefer to use the HUD once we have it, actually. There we go, spool up. Off we go. It's very easy on the rudder input, or no steering. Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Nav, speed mode, autopilot engage. Alright, so let's give this a little bit more speed. Give it to 50. Bergen on our right hand side. Flap 6. Flaps up. Get rid of the HUD. I think it's safe to release the passengers. Everything else looking good? Yep. QNH set standard. A little bit funny because we actually came from QNH 1013 and we are setting it to 1013. There we got the ice warning. It's such a beautiful aircraft. I really enjoy flying this so much. Just going to grab a screenshot. Alright, coming up to passing 10,000, we can put the speed to 80 knots. And we can also put our landing lights and taxi lights to off. All the other things are looking good. Alright, that was it for today, or at least this part of the flight. So I see you back when we start our descent to Trondheim. We are getting near our cruising altitude at flight level 330, and soon we have approximately half the flight time left to Værnes. And the weather at Værnes is currently winds 300 at 3 knots, cavalcated, temperature plus 10 degrees, QNH 1013. And should be quite nice to do our approach for today. Welcome back. We are starting our approach, or we are on the approach into Værnes. So we're soon going to come into the cloud layers, and we have our approach chart over here. So we're descending down to 7,000, reducing speed to 0 indicated, and then we're going to follow the star into Silda, We're going to do 6,000 there, and from that we are going 4,700 and 4,000 feet over here for a runway 27 at Værnes. Such a fantastic aircraft to fly. Can't say that enough times actually, because it is really, really nice. Might be also because I'm one of the few who's actually have very little or no problem at all with the module actually. Let's see if we're going to jinx it today. Yeah, look at that, actually some snow left. That looked rather odd actually. Some sort of glitch. Interesting. Well, never mind. Looks like we have a patch over here as well. Some sort of texture issue. Okay, let's take down the range a little bit so we can see clearly. We don't need a weather radar, we can go to train radar, and this is where the sim is going to stop a little bit. And we're back. Let's check the map again. 7,000, and this is 6,000 in here. Good. Leveling out 7,000. I think I'm going to keep the speed up a little bit here. Most definitely a glitch in the matrix here. Looks cool, but I don't think that's correct at all, actually. We're coming into a windmill farm. That little stutter is probably the scenery for Værnes loading in, I guess. Take a few screenshots for my private collection. check the charts one more time. Don't think there's a big factor if we reduce to 6,000. Actually, maybe this area over here, 1,000 feet isn't necessarily that much, so we might be good. No, we're going to wait. Alright, 220 still. Set 6,000. Next turn coming up. Yeah, and we can start descending to 6,000 feet. QNH for Værnes. And prepare that we're going to fly heading mode after Ilda, Silda. Go to reduce to 200. After this area here, we can probably start to descend a little bit further. Going to be at 4,700 here and 4,000 here approximately. Okay, we can 4,700. 47 set. Start descending again. Now I'm going to punch in 4,000. Just go to monitor so we're not sinking or descending too much. And soon we're also going to switch to heading mode and source as well. Just going to finish the turn. There we go, heading. Navisource, the green needles. Expedite the descent a little bit. Reducing speed. Can do 180. And start our turn. Whoa. We overshoot the localizer slightly. I hope we can correct that. Pretty please with sugar on top. I think we'll be okay. It's a nimble aircraft. Quite easy and forgiving in many ways, and not so much in other ways. Yeah, it will be okay. Flaps. So let's see what our approach speed is going to be. Performance 144 set. Looking good. Let's see if we capture the glide slope. Should be coming up any second. Glide slope captured. And reducing speed. There is no other traffic in the area, so, and as I said, we're flying offline, so we don't need to keep a high speed on our approach and no other traffic to interfere with. fully established. Gear down, full flaps. Værnes is looking good. Yep, still steady. Autopilot off. Glad slope is correct. The lights are not. Yeah, we are still good. 10, reverse. There we have it. Welcome to Værnes. Really cool airport. Really good job. Looks so nice. So, of course, we could have stopped a little bit sooner. We could have put it on the runway a little bit earlier and so on. But, yeah, I like to do it smooth, and we have more than enough runway left, so which wasn't a big problem. Number 27 is going to be. And there we go. Thank you for this time and see you in next video.